good, my people? It's your boy Nicholas Busiso Slaughter Dlamini, and I am here at Tribe Studios, where the magic happens. A lot of magic happens here. Well, basically, I'm here to talk about my latest EP, just breaking it down for you guys on what and how it went down, essentially. My latest EP is called This. It's an acronym basically for the human inside, T.H.I.S. Yeah, most people didn't know about what it meant, but it's cool. That's what I'm here to do, just to explain. Essentially, it's a deep meaning, so to speak. This talks about what each and every individual has on the inside of them. How we as individuals, how we as humans have so much embedded on the inside of us. We tend to look at people at face value and think, oh, this is Busiso, as he is, just from looking at them like this. But you don't know the hustle that he's on. You don't know the awesome work that he does on a daily basis. You're sleeping at home, he's pushing his work. And then you wonder how some other people are always ahead of the game, basically. So this is about how you're willing to push yourself to the max and how much is just placed on the inside of you and how much you still need to let out, basically. Because man, we are beasts. You are a beast as well. So let me just break down what or how each and every track came about, so to speak. I'm going to start off with Lit Sunsets. Now, well, we all know what lit means basically. And okay, the whole sunsets type of vibes. I had a vision of, walking down the beach with the better half. Yes, walking down the beach with the better half. On a sunset, essentially. Basically, the vision was to have the soundtrack to that particular moment where you're bonding with the special person at this juncture, and the acoustic guitars, the percussion drums, the nice, steady but playful bass line, which also gives it more of a live element, are what came to mind to me. That crazy marimba, of course, that was nuts. So basically, that's essentially how Lit Sunsets came about. It's just taking this particular moment where you're all lovey-dovey and whatnot, and you just frame it into this moment where you're walking along the beach and just enjoying the sunset and enjoying the presence of the one that you love. Moving right along, we have All or Nothing. Now, All or Nothing is about giving your all on almost everything that you do, not necessarily just your job, your work, but in love as well, love, your work, your efforts, your hustle, in everything, just giving your all, and leaving it all out there, essentially. This is how I tend to tell myself that I want to die empty, right? Because the Lord has placed so much on the inside of me. It would be unfair for me to limit myself to one particular sound, for example, because as a producer, I have to do so many sounds and I have to experiment a lot in order to always, have that slaughter touch, if I may put it like that, So essentially, it's all about giving your all in everything and in whatever that you do. All or Nothing, it's a nice jam as well. I like that it's easy going, it's just relaxed, basically. And then we move on to, what's this one? Yes, Raindrops. Oh, the funny thing about Raindrops, it's a very nice story. It's a long, short story. So basically, Raindrops, how that one happened. I created the instrumental first. I had no lyrics in mind whatsoever. It was just the instrumental. I was chilling, just vibing to that, easy listening, down tempo type of stuff. I think it's a 110 BPM type of song. So once I got to the studio, I was chilling with M14, which is hanging there at the studio basically, and I'm like, you know what? I think I might have something for this particular instrumental, because it had been raining for a while. Like, bro, Mbabane gets nuts with the rain sometimes, just weeks on the end of rain, and that gave me an idea of the raindrops, like the storms in life that come. Sometimes you just feel like everything is just pouring on top of you and there's no escape. Raindrops are just constantly falling, but the decision is on you on whether will you cry about the rain falling on your head, or will you get out and dance, and just play couples in the rain and just have fun, just enjoy the rain while it's still there, because you never know when it might come back again. So yeah, and mind you, as people, we do pray for a rainy season in our lives, where we just pray for blessings to just come out. But as long as you pray for rain, be aware that there will also be mud, right? So in all of that awareness, you have to be almost ready for everything, and basically just have the positive mindset to enjoy everything, instead of just looking at the negative and thinking to yourself, why is there mud here? Yet if there was no rain, there wouldn't be mud, and then of course it means there would be no blessings for you. Ooh, that was deep, eh? Yeah. Moving right along. Swazi Garrison. Yo. Now I know most of y'all are seemingly vibing with this one. I know Sparks is definitely vibing with this one. I know Ayanda is vibing with this one. A whole lot of guys. Zapiso, Clive Dean, a lot of these guys, man. Like, honestly speaking. So Swazi Garrison, a garrison basically, it's a stronghold where soldiers kind of like camp at, basically. So the way that I put it, so that the Swazi house music scene is growing so much, it's getting crazier by the day, and it's only true that there are protectors of this house music scene, essentially. Just the chosen few guys that are pulling big moves. Not even that, but their work is quality, so to speak. So I kind of like just envisioned those guys, and I thought to myself, guys, we are the garrison of the Swaziland house, or deep house scene, rather, so to speak. And in that sense, I just flowed with it, man. I just flowed with it because it's a playful instrumental, it's a broken beat type of vibe. It's got the nice trumpet going in there. It's got the African percussions going in. I mean, it's got the nice live bass line that I like playing about nowadays anyways. It's got these bellish marimbas as well that I kind of put in there. I had fun with it. But all in all, it's just about us being the stronghold of Swazi house, and it can only get better from there because fellas are pushing, man. Fellas are pushing, and it's a way of motivating other people, basically, and other fellas who are still young in the industry, who are still growing. I'm still young as well. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not there. Don't worry. I'm still young as well, but it's a way of just motivating one another. That guys, let us push. Let's hold out. We can hold our own in this international market, because you'd be surprised that a lot of people are hungry for our music. Shout out to Sands. Yes, he brought the world basically and turn their eyes to Swaziland to just see what we have in store for the world. So now it's up to us as individuals to provide the content for them to get. Basically that's the breakdown of this. Thank you guys for hearing me out. Do buy the project. It's on digital stores, your iTunes, your Traxsource, your Google Play, Juno download, Bandcamp. Shout out to Antidote Music, shout out to Stella Disco. There's a lot of music that's still coming. Deeper Shades of House as well. Look out for more releases before the year ends. Thank you. Peace.